This episode is sponsored by Where to Shop and Dine. Download the app on Google Play Store or Apple App Store today. Connecting colleges and communities. Hi, you're watching SceneTV, and I'm Maya McNulty, your host. Schenectady Cable Entertainment News and Events. Excited and delighted today to have two co-owners of the Extender in our studio. Joanne Frank, she is the designer of Extender. For all you moms out there, listen up closely. And we also have another co-founder, Maria Messier. Welcome to the studio, ladies.
Thank you, Maya, for having us today.
Yes, this is a great story. Oh my goodness. I'm a mom as well, and I actually wish I had Extender. About 15 years ago, my daughter's 15 now, so it would have made my life a little easier because I'm an entrepreneur and I always needed to be hands-free. I breastfed my daughter and attended all these activities. So tell us your story.
Sure, absolutely. So the story begins back in 2012. I was expecting my daughter in November, and here we live in upstate New York. It's freezing, and I had put on 60 pounds, and I could not fit into my coat.
I think we all put on 60 pounds. You have a solution. So
yes, feeling very large, and I just thought to myself, gosh, this is crazy. I don't want to buy a maternity coat because they average $75 to $100. Mm-hmm. I'm about to give birth, so I could either walk around without zipping a coat, or I can wear my husband's coat. Now, that's ultimately what I ended up doing and felt like a human box. So I thought, how is it that there's not a product out there that solves this problem that you can adapt to your own coat so you don't have to purchase a new coat? But how many of us have an idea that we think is fantastic, but life gets in the way and you just kind of put it to the back of your mind?
Yeah, you're hoping for that one idea that's going to stick, right?
Yes.
And you found it.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So fast forward, 2013, my husband and I found out that we were expecting twins, which was certainly a wonderful surprise.
And the plot thickens.
The plot thickens because here I was in the same scenario again. Mm-hmm. I couldn't zip my coat. So I was at a holiday party with Joanne Frank here, and who was also my aunt, and I had mentioned this idea, and she thought it was fabulous. And now she has a design background, and she can talk to you about that. So we thought that she would be the perfect fit to make this a reality.
Great, you guys are a beautiful team. Tell us about the story, Joanne.
Well, when Maria came to me with this idea, I remember when I was pregnant, and I also had the same problem. I thought, probably every woman out there that gets pregnant, especially in the wintertime, has this problem. What a great idea. Mm-hmm. So we started out fitting Maria and made our first prototype with a zipper. Then we found out zippers are not universal. Even if it's supposed to be a match, it doesn't match.
Sure. So
we didn't want to go there. So we put it aside for a while. We had a plan B, which we did not do. And then one day I thought, clips. Why not? Clips. Clip on to any coat. You don't have to have a certain kind of zipper. And when Maria was pregnant again, we took her measurements so we know it fits. If you're having twins, it's going to fit you. Mm-hmm. And then, since it was so wide, we decided that, wow, baby wearing, this is going to fit when you have a toddler, even a toddler, inside of a baby carrier. Mm-hmm. It fits a toddler. And so we have a product that...
So that was almost like a bonus feature.
A bonus feature.
Absolutely.
It was a bonus, yes.
That's
great.
After a couple of prototypes, I think we had 7 maybe. We tried them on. Maria has a great amount of pregnant friends that were willing to try it out.
Well, you've definitely found the perfect solution for both new moms and expecting moms, right?
Exactly.
So
exactly.
The Extender, show us the product. Show us how it works.
Absolutely.
Well, this is how you would wear it clip it onto your jacket when you're pregnant. It's adjustable. And you just clip it on with these gel protecting clips right here. And then the clips actually go into a little pocket, which keeps the strum flap very close and tight to your jacket. And you just merely, once it's on your jacket, you just merely zip it off and on. So it stays on, and you can wear it on any one of your coats or jackets.
Very cool.
And then, of course, when you're baby wearing the same exact thing. I only use
so you just flip it upside down in a way.
Flip it upside down.
That's all it is.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And there's all these adjustments. So if you're just a little bit pregnant, it'll still fit you. And if your baby is like a newborn, it'll still fit you. And it goes up to the size of Maria's babies now, which are what?
Yeah, they're
almost-
22 months at this point, and I still baby wear with my daughter. And we just came back from Florida, and there was a very chilly afternoon. We were on the beach, so I wore that. And I'll tell you what, it's great because
Well, it also kept you warm, right?
it did. Absolutely. Absolutely. So the versatility is tremendous.
And it's washable.
Machine washable. It's waterproof. Well, the lightweight is water resistant, but the heavyweight is waterproof. It's made out of a fabric that is made out of ski wear kind of fabric and Polar Tech fleece, so it's very, very warm. You get a lot of compliments about that.
Well, Maria, I've had the chance to, we're Facebook friends, and so I've had the chance to look at your beautiful family and your kids and how,
Thank you so
how
much.
wonderful they are. So you have a great story. You also have a background in nursing.
Yes.
So did this help to formulate this idea and develop this idea, or was this something completely different out of your finding a solution out of a need that you had?
Well, a little bit of both. You know, I've been a pediatric nurse / neonatal nurse for over 15 years. And even when I was in practicing medicine full time, I've always had that sort of mindset that I wanted to develop something to either solve a problem, to make the world better, to find ease in anything. And going back probably about 10 years ago, I had an idea for a medical device and went through the patent process, but found that
Long and
unfortunately,
lengthy.
extremely, but found that it was a little bit too close. So I sort of dropped it. So even back then, I had that kind of mindset. In terms of this whole product idea, this was completely because it solves a problem. And I can't see spending the money on a maternity coat when you can use your own.
Yeah, you definitely would save a lot. I mean, it does become
Absolutely.
very expensive. What were your findings when you started to develop this product, or even talking about it to other moms or mom groups? What were you finding?
Well, I'll tell you what, we have had nothing but support and positive feedback. Every single woman that I have spoken to personally that we have talked about this product with says, I have been there. I have had that problem,
course.
and this is a great idea. And fast forward to, there's a lot of men and there's a lot of grandparents, and it's not just moms that also baby wear. So we've
Yeah,
solved
in a little
problem.
while, we're going to show a video that you
Sure.
have that shows the versatility of using the extender in your daily life. So, Joanne, let's talk about your degree in fashion and your design degree that you have, or design.
Actually, I don't have a degree in fashion. I went to High School of Art and Design.
Okay.
Where I learned how to make patterns and design, and then I went to FIT at night. So unfortunately, I don't have a degree, but I have a great background. I designed for the Fifth Avenue stores through a couple of companies down there that do private label. So even though I didn't have my name on it, I had the store name on it, but
Sure.
I dealt with the buyers, and it was a wonderful experience. And then, of course, when I moved up here, I worked for Ursula of Switzerland with her in the design room.
My mother has tons of those dresses.
Yes, and
That's beautiful stuff,
Yes,
right?
yes.
even though I wasn't
Elegant,
designing per
timeless.
se, I was designing with her, developing, the beautiful gowns and all that. So that was a pleasure for me too. I also was very entrepreneurial. I also had another idea and sold tennis wear for women my age. And I had a patent pending idea about the ball, in the pocket, how they usually put the ball under, and this actually didn't interfere with your swing, and I was selling that for about 6 months or so. And that was when all this was very new, way back. This was like in the turn of the century here, or was it before that? It was before that, a couple years before that.
We lose track of
File
time.
back.
Yeah.
Mom mode here. Going
So,
back.
so
Yeah.
we're both very entrepreneurial, and I
Yeah.
didn't go through with that. I had just patent pending. But this one was really phenomenal.
Well, hey, it just
Yeah.
takes one to stick. I'm telling
Yes.
you, I've done several patents as well, and my latest one is on a mobile app that I'm doing, and Design Where to Shop and Dine, which are episode sponsored. But it just takes one, and this is the one I'm actually having the most success with. So you have some great stories, though. How did you come up with this design? From all your experience and background, did you do some type of a research that said this is the mom, or did you just, this is the shape of the baby and the sizes they're growing and how it can be used as a toddler? Is that how you came up with it?
Yeah, actually, it took a couple of years. I was working on it part-time because I have my own business, and every time we would come over, we would try it on, and, we got the shape. We changed the shape so many times. We made it adjustable. And of course, the clips are really. We actually did get our patent, actually, and
Congratulations!
We had 20 claims, as they call it,
Yeah.
that are unique about our pattern, and they were all accepted, which is very, very rare, according to our attorney. So we are very pleased with that, and it was a lot of hard work. You know,
of course,
I mean, not just the researching, but making sure that everything was unique. And
of course,
there are others out there, but they're not as unique as we are. And so
and
we're
versatile.
enjoying that.
I mean, just the fact to be able to flip it upside down and using it for
that's
another
unique.
function is very unique.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and the time frame that you can use it. I mean, there's not many products out there that you can utilize in pregnancy as well as after you give birth.
You've just like reinvented the car seat, I think.
The other piece of this too is that getting back to, you were saying, how did we go through the process? As Joanne mentioned, I have a lot of friends who were either expecting or had small ones at home. So with the process of tweaking, we just would sort of try it on, different shapes, different sizes, and figure out what worked, what didn't, where it needed to be adjusted. And whenever we would do that, we would just sort of go back to the drawing board. And then Joanne, I mean, she's extremely talented. She would whip up a new one.
Yeah.
And that's ultimately what ended up happening. So we, as she said, we had 7 prototypes. And I'll tell you, each one had a little bit of a tweak. And really, we knew when this last one came about, we really found an excellent prototype.
Yeah, it's an excellent product. What do one of these gems cost?
Well, retail, the winter heavyweight is $129.99, and we now just have a midweight too, which is $127.99, and our lightweight is $124.99. We also have a hood. I don't think we showed you our hood, but the hood gets attached, and it keeps the baby dry or from the sun. It's not snug, so the baby's head can move around, and it's open on the side, so you get the airflow. So
I think it's a really great value. I mean, if you think of the cost of maternity jackets and the time frame, you're not going to wear them post-birth, So
Absolutely.
like here you have a longevity, and toddler, I mean, you're looking at 2-3 years old.
Absolutely.
And depending on how little they are, I think we pushed my daughter until she was 7 in her jogger stroller. Not going to carry her till 7, but I mean, you definitely from converting from all that, and then also when you're losing weight to get down to that size and carrying the baby. Also, it's versatile. The father can wear it, or the aunt, or the uncle, or
Absolutely.
the grandma. The
Absolutely.
grandma, yes, the grandma. Of course, the grandma. How do we forget her? So, to have that versatility. So it's actually a really great value and positioned really well. So.
Well, and the other thing is, when you price out a product, there's so many considerations, and I don't know that everyone really fully understands that. There's a tremendous amount of overhead when you're a small business, but most importantly, we are made 100% in the USA.
Yeah.
And with that, there's a lot of additional costs, but we're willing to take that on because we're extremely proud to have that.
Yeah, you have a great product, definitely. I think that if you're valuing the safety, the comfort, the warmth,
yes,
there's no price on that. So it's really great. How do we find out about you? You're on Facebook. Is there an online ordering? What's the process?
Yes, absolutely. So we have a couple of ways that you can actually get a product. As you mentioned, we are on Facebook. We also have a website, so it's www.theextendher.com. We're also locally in a couple of stores. So you can get us at Tiny Tots Tea Room, 111 Boutique, the Bundle
She's also
Store.
on my app.
What's that?
She's on my app, 111 Boutique.
Oh,
So
perfect.
yeah, you've got where to shop and dine.
There you go.
Boutique.
Yes,
there you
beautiful
go.
store. Beautiful store.
In Crossgates and in Albany.
And in Albany, absolutely. And she was wonderful because it was a stretch for her. Obviously we have a maternity product, and she's a little bit different, but she decided that she wanted to support us because we are a startup, and as was she. So thank you, Shayna, for that.
Yes.
Wonderful.
She's a great woman.
She sure
Absolutely.
is. And then last but
mompreneur.
not least, the Bundle Store in Clifton Park. And we're also on Etsy
Amazon.
and Amazon.
Fantastic. You got a lot of distribution. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I was so proud to learn that both of you won a score. The American Small Business Competition. What does that mean?
Oh, it's just so amazing. It really is, because I'll tell you, first of all, the competition was pretty stiff. There were some really great companies on there. And ultimately, we decided, hey, let's do it. There's a lot of contests out there, but we really never thought that we'd actually win. But the community has been so supportive, and, and the contest was basically you had to get on there and you had to vote for your favorite, but that was only a 15% piece. It was really looking at the company itself, looking at the product, what you had to offer. And we found out about a month ago, and it's a wonderful opportunity because not only do we win the $1,000 gift card, which will help cover expenses, but more importantly, we get the opportunity to go to Washington, D.C. for mentorship, for training, which is
really valuable.
It's so valuable for us.
Again, can't put a price on that, right?
No,
that's
you can't.
So that's awesome.
So we're very fortunate to have that, and SCORE has been really so supportive for us. So
mentors.
That's great. You definitely need a mentor. Every business owner needs a mentor, no matter what level that they are in their career. So exciting to win that prize. How are you going to use that money? Are you going to buy more material?
It's from Sam's Club, so we spend it at Sam's Club.
Yeah.
So we figure, like ink for our computers, paper.
More advertising.
More
out
advertising,
there.
all that.
Super.
That all adds up.
Oh, yeah.
You both have a great product. How exciting. I want to share a video actually of the extender and explain a little bit more in detail what you girls are doing, okay? So we're going to go that route. Let's look at that video. That was a great video, ladies.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
So, what were some of your findings in doing that video? Did you just enlist some of your friends, or were they actually mom and pop users for your extender?
They were some friends, and we've made a couple of videos along the line. Most of them are moms. My husband has been in some of the videos, babysitters, and it's just basically we tried to include people that actually could use the product.
Okay.
Yeah, we decided to do that rather than hiring someone who really couldn't understand how it worked. So we made sure that it was someone who really could understand, entirely how it works and the usefulness behind it.
Yeah, great. So tell us one more time, how can we get in touch with you guys, Joanne?
Oh, well, our website is theextender.com. That's our main website. Let's see, our email is, we have a new email, sales@extender.com.
Good.
Pretty much that's about it.
And spell extend her for the audience, because it's a little different than what they might think.
It's EXTENDHER, extend her.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Creative, right?
Yeah, it's very cool. It's very fitting, actually. So, hey, I want to thank you both for being on SceneTV. It was such a pleasure to learn about Extend Her, and I wish you both so much grand success, really.
Thank you so much for
thanks
having
coming.
us.
Yeah, it was
Take
great.
care.
Thank you so much.
Thank
That's
you.
great.